Hey, happy Monday. Happy Real Housewives of Orange County Day. I'm Reality Kristen Ray, who's starting on podcasts on YouTube. Everything start playing. Hi, Lauren. How's everybody doing? I'll leave my comments around. Who's here? I'm a couple minutes late. I don't know if my mayor's still here. I don't think anybody's here but me and you, Lauren. Housewives of Orange County, even though I know that Potomac started last night. But we can talk about that later if you want. But if you want to fast forward the first 10 minutes, I would do that, because if not, we've been playing with my hair, getting on your nerves, the whole thing. Oh, let me get my marijuana too. Forgot that part. So the episode was good. I thought the episode was good. I don't know. What about I guess, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Sorry. I'll find it. Give me a second. Hey guys, give me 1 second. Giving, like for the today's the Thanksgiving day. What a hair on my face. Today's Thanksgiving, like actually Thanksgiving. Well, happy Thanksgiving. What are you doing here with us? But I'm glad you sent me a recap or sent me notes. I'm gonna go check it now. But this one's really bright. Hold on. Is it really Thanksgiving? Oh yeah, we're also live on all 5 platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Did I say Twitter? Twitter. Okay. Yeah, that's better. I feel like I was really bright. It's right. It's killing my eyes. I was like, oof, way better now. Holy shit. Okay. Now I feel like I can actually talk to you guys. So yes, Real Housewives of Orange County. Yes, I know the Potomac was on last night, and oh my God, there's so many things that are not going to age well with Miss Wendy. So many things that aren't going to age well if she's guilty. What do you think about that, Lauren? What do you think about Wendy getting caught? I mean, me and Larger were saying that, like, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt at the moment, but it just doesn't sound good. I'm glad he's in from the hospital too. I made you guys a video. I have to send it to you later. I made it yesterday. I know it'll cheer him up. Oh, my hair's a mess today too. It's raining all day. It's been like literally like nor'easter and stuff. Let me get into the notes. Notes. Make these bigger. My notes. I think I should have opened this up before I got here, but I'm not going to tell you about the day I had. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm about to shut the fan off. It's been raining all day. Ooh, awesome. Okay. Now, where are you guys at? Can't see us. I know the evidence is stacked up against them. I know. And like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know if somebody was watching them, because they said they made a statement, which we didn't see that the other night. They made a statement that was about wait to our day in court, or we can't wait for our day in court. Like, that's not much of a statement. It's not like a denial, but I mean, it is wait till you see our day in court. Because I was thinking to myself too, like, what if they had just rebought all their stuff? You know, and people are just assuming that it's the same stuff that they had. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe they have receipts for like the new stuff. I don't know. You would think that if you got something stolen and you bought it and you refunded it, that you refunded it. If you rebought it, that you would keep the receipts that time, because you know you've already reported it stolen in case it ever comes up. You know, I'm just saying. But it doesn't look good. And then in the show, it really doesn't look good either, because the things that she's saying on the show, questioning Stacy about things, about being a liar, and Trashley can go. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. I'm waiting for, like, I'm seeing if Larja's coming. I didn't even know if I invited Larja. I invited everybody, I think. All the usual suspects. I'm sorry, if this is the audio version, you might want to just listen to the audio version if you don't like to watch me play with my hair the whole time and mess with it the whole time. And fidget, because that's what I do the whole time. But if that gets on your nerves, you might want to just listen to the audio part. Also, I am going to figure out eventually how to get a phone number. Maybe I promise, like, after this, I'll do that. To get a YouTube phone number attached to this, so I can have you guys leave voicemails and tell me whose side you're on. The like button too, please hit the like button. I haven't figured out how to turn that back on yet. I guess I went to the tutorials and stuff. That doesn't tell me anything. It's not helping me. It doesn't make sense to what I'm trying to, like, when I'm in it. I tried from the iPhone. I tried from the laptop. I even gave Wallflower permission to, like, same thing permissions I sent you to get into my YouTube as much as, you know, get into the YouTube studio to see if she could do it. I don't know if she did it yet, but so I don't know. I don't know what I did. I can't unfuck what I fucked, I guess. But I turned off the thing so you couldn't see the like buttons. But then now I wanted to be able to be seen, because that's the only way the algorithm. This is the only way this live gets shared. So, like, right now we're sitting here and it's not being shared out by YouTube. Like, it's not being recommended to anybody. And I didn't know that, so it's my fault for turning it off to begin with. But now that I'm trying to turn it back on, it's like, oh God, like, I can't even get that done. Also, what else? Oh, the new episodes are not on Apple or Spotify, because I have not figured out how to upload it onto Apple and Spotify without paying the streaming company that I do pay the podcast side for every month, but I don't want to do that anymore. So I think there's one other thing I was going to tell you guys. I apologize for not having the phone number again. I think that's it. The like button, the phone number. I know I keep telling you I'm going to do these things and I forget, and I just get frustrated because I can't figure it out. But so yeah, if it's the Who's Starting On podcast side, once a week I'm going to have, not once a week, once a live, I'm going to play any voicemails that you guys leave me. Tell me whose side you're on for whatever franchise we're talking about that week, even though I promised to do it 2 weeks ago. I haven't figured it out yet. It's just the phone number. And I think it has a voicemail on the end of it. Brian Bailey used to have one too. And a couple of people I know have it, like, where they can actually answer it during the lives, but I'm not doing that. I put the link up for you guys to come up. But I'll just go off camera so you guys can see me playing with my hair, because I just don't think I can stop today. All right, let me get into the notes. And of course, I'm not going to see the comment section. Oh God, I missed a super chat on Friday from Twisted Tragedies. I must have been looking at my notes at the time. She sent a super chat. I don't know if I checked it. I don't even know if I can. I should look for it, because I feel bad. She brought it up on her live today. Not that I didn't say anything about it. She was just talking about supporters or creators supporting other creators, and that we both do that. And she's like, I'm a small channel, and I still gave her a super chat. And I was like, and I appreciate it, because it put me over the threshold to get paid this month. That little $5 got me over the threshold of YouTube's threshold to get paid. So, like, it's a little thing that counts. Little things that count. Of course, super chats are on, and I also have my Cash App, and I also have a PayPal. If you need them, they are supposedly always linked, but somebody sent me a PayPal, and you know who you are. I really appreciate it. That helped me so much. You have no idea. It was a separate one it was like a pretty significant amount of money. Sent me a PayPal as a tip, as Cash App, and I really appreciated it, because it ended up helping me big time. Because we do keep 100% of those tips. We keep 100% of our cash apps, but I mean our cash apps are super chats, but they don't pay out but once a month or once every 2 months. You have to have a certain threshold for it, and I didn't hit it. And I did send this out, so it says a lot of people are watching, but not as many as usual. You guys can hear me okay, right? Let me just try to share it one more time. Reshare one more time. God damn, I wish I knew how to turn this like button on. I'm always the one saying, don't worry about the like button. Don't hit the like button. But Instagram, I'm live on Instagram. That's right. Hey, the Instagram people. They're probably, now these people that don't know me are probably like, get to the fucking show, lady. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry it takes me forever. Get to the show, lady. I'm Reality Kristen Marie. Sorry, guys. Don't mind me. I talk about Housewives of whateverville Monday, Wednesday, Friday live. You can watch Crazy Live, like I said, if you're listening on the podcast side, or if you're not on the podcast side and you're listening to just on the audio side. If you don't like to see me play with my hair, that's the best thing to do. But okay, nobody really saw. Well, nobody saw my story today. So, oh God, I must be a loser today. Okay, well, let's just say live now, guys. Live now. Okay. Let's get started for people that are watching that don't know me. Who's 31? Katie. Okay, so Katie's back. Now, I know I said this before. I said I think that she got set up. I think that Katie was actually in cahoots with Tamra this entire time to get ahead of the situation that she was told by Gretchen, which is not only the derugging story as well. So not only did she drunk her, she derugged her. And listen, I don't know. I'm going to try to do all sides here. Now, we have Katie come back in the picture because, in my opinion, Tamra knew all along that Katie wasn't this vicious, lying person, this vicious liar, lying pants, or this, horrendous, I'm going to take everybody down person. Because, again, she's not the one who even brought it up. Katie's not the one who brought it up on camera. Tamra did. Remember this. Tamra brought it up on camera. So, somehow, gets back to Tamra, that Gretchen told everybody at a dinner with Katie, her husband, Slade, Gretchen, Jen, and Ryan, that not only did she naked wasted, that she also drugged her. And that she went to the hospital the next morning because she was so sick, which I have questions about this, so sick, which I don't know what triggers you to think that's a drugging. I mean, you would think that you were just overserved, and I was like, I'm hungover. But this is what she says, and she says it on camera, not just to whoever. She says it in her confessional. So it's not just overhearing her from the back of a freaking SUV. And she admits to what would happen live that she said it. She misspoke. How do you misspeak? How do you misspeak saying, I was so sick, so I went to the hospital and they drug tested me and I had drugs in my system? You can misspeak saying I was going to go to the hospital or I did go to the hospital, but not they had drugs. They found drugs in my system. And we're all like, what drugs? What drugs? Do you roofie? Were you roofied? So my thing is, do you know what you feel like drunk, right? So the night before would be the time where you would be alarmed that you might be drugged because you're going to be like, holy shit, I feel different than being overserved. And we saw a little bit of her being overserved tonight when she was chasing Tamra out going, run for your life, bitch, run for your life. It's like, what are we doing? What Gretchen, please, you didn't just win there. That you're not getting out of it. Just because she ran away from you doesn't mean you're getting out of what you said. Now, like I said before, we're not going to make the victim. I didn't want to victim shame the victim, but Gretchen doesn't seem to understand that. Her telling 5 different stories makes her look like not the victim too much anymore, because she tells us one thing, and she tells Vicky she tells Vicky and somebody, I don't know, she tells a group of people, and Shannon's always involved, that there was a hospital incident, blah, blah, blah. Again, I don't know why you can't just stick to the drunking, because basically that's drugging you. In my opinion, you're still being drugged, even if it's just alcohol. So I don't know why you had to add on to the extra stuff to it, but what is her excuse going to be? Now she's going to lie now and say that, well, she did lie. She told Andy that she didn't mean to say that. And they're like, oh, I hope it comes up with a reunion. Why? So she can just sit there. Like, I don't know what part of, like, her saying that was she, I don't know how. All right. I don't even know how to, like, defend Gretchen anymore, because it's like, I don't want to seem like, because I was all for her going after Tamra this season over that, but I didn't want her to, like, tell stories that, like, going to make her get fired or get kicked off the show, or I don't know. You know, maybe let the police take care of it. I don't know. Is there, like, I kept saying, is there a statute of limitations? And I'm like, even if they're going to bring it up, I don't know. I think we went over the naked wasted thing with Tamra so many times in the years following that. You know what I mean? So it's like, why are we bringing it up again? Unless, you know, but like I said, Katie took it. She didn't bring it to the show. She brought it to another creator, not a creator. She brought it to another toxic blogger. I'm not going to say podcaster because they don't call us podcasters, so I'm just going to call them a toxic blogger. Like, even though I don't think we're toxic at all, we can be, but I don't think that we are the toxic ones. We're not the said toxic, original toxic ones. Like, that would be Teresa's bloggers. That would be like all about the truth. All about the truth podcast. I'm just saying. So I said I wasn't going to look at my news. Okay. Now, before we even get to the thing that she ran out of, it was Emily's Throwdown. It's a fundraiser. So that's that. And it was meant to be like a lighthearted charity event. But of course, we have Gretchen and Slade confronting Tamra, and Tamra running, and Gretchen going, run for your life. But Tamra tells everybody how she had the meeting with Katie. So she brings Katie back into the mix after her not being there for half a season. And she's like, you know, I just want to get the truth from Katie because of the things that were said behind her back or something. And Gretchen said they felt blindsided when that Tamra accused them of digging into their past to create drama, when that's all she ever does. But anyway, and that they thought they were moving forward. But you're the one that brought all this. You're the one who told a whole table full of housewives that you went to the hospital. You've told multiple housewives. You told Vicky, you told Tamra, not Tamra, Shannon, you've told a bunch of people. And then you told the camera, you told us. So the fundraiser, Gretchen, so the whole situation with Katie is Emily doesn't believe, they all for some reason want to go after Katie. I don't know why. The fact that Emily and Heather are still on the thing calling Tamra a troublemaker because they fought with her last season or last episode. They just think that, like, I don't know. I don't really know whose side they're on. They're all trying to just be on Tamra's side, but really, like, they go against her behind her back, you know. Let's see, I'm trying to read my notes. Sorry. It always says scene by scene, but it's not always scene by scene. Oh, also, real quick, Emily and Shane update with them. They had an update too about his diagnosis, Luke's diagnosis, and she just says that, like, he just has ADHD and other things like that. That he doesn't have autism. He's not on the spectrum for autism. Apparently, Heather was invited to the wedding, John's wedding with Alexis, but she didn't go. It was Parents' Weekend. It's a Trevor Project too. Heather's event was called the Trevor Project event. She says they're in this, whatever. But see. Trying to get through all the things here. Oh, also, Katie tells Tamra, she tells her basically, we have to see the text messages between Slade and Matt, because apparently the text messages we saw were just a 3-page thing. That isn't the whole story. But I don't know how it can make it any different, because Gretchen's already admitted to telling everybody the same thing, that she went to the hospital. So I don't understand how she could, like, I don't know how how they could word it and make it something different. Like, what else could they be talking about? What would Slade and Matt be talking about? Don't tell everybody about it because you're gonna get fired. And that's like, that whole thing even gets, like, Tamra's like, huh? So when she meets up with her, that's what she gets from her. She literally tells her, she's like, yeah, they told me that we were going to get fired if we talk about it on the show. And Tamra's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Why would you be fired? Like, I didn't understand that either. But In the very beginning, remember, Tamra's the one who said Katie was spreading the damaging rumors. And it wasn't her, like we said. It was one of the podcasters that she told. She went out to lunch with Kiki Monique, and Kiki Monique, I guess she had lunch with Kiki. Kiki's not friends with Tamra, but somehow Kiki asked another guy, one of the other bloggers about it, which again, he went and said, oh, well, Katie's asking everybody about the story, or is telling everybody the story to see who would put it out. And I don't think anybody wanted to put it out. I don't think she wanted it. That's not what she was trying to do. Because if not, she would just literally put it out herself. Like Katie would just call a blogger, and instead of trying to try to vet it, she would literally just leak it. You know what I mean? She would just do it anonymously. I don't know. There's better ways of doing it. So like I said, I don't think she was trying to get any other bloggers to pick up the story, because again, they're gonna have to verify it anyway. But all they have to really do is to go back, is to literally look at all of Gretchen's statements, because it was statements she made years ago. And then she also says it in the confessional this season. It's like, I don't know what, after she had filmed the whole season of this and she realized that everybody realized she was lying, I don't know why she would then in a confessional double down on it. You know what I mean? But I mean, it is victimized. I mean, Tamra is the one who victimized here. She's the victimator, but I'm just saying, like, blaming Gretchen is not, she's the one who lied. You know what I mean? Or she's the one who said she's made it up, or she misspoke. So it's like, I wanted to take her side all along. I didn't want to take Tamra's side at all. And I was always on Katie's side, because I've been saying since day one, why is Katie on the outs? Why is Katie in trouble for this? Katie only repeated what Gretchen told her. And she didn't repeat it. She just told other people, asked other people if it was true. Tamra's the one who brought it up on camera. So it's not even about, like, it's like was Gretchen trying to get somebody to leak this and ruin, I guess, Tamra's part of that. I don't know what Gretchen's point with this would be. If Gretchen wanted this out, right, she would have just put it out herself years and years and years ago. So I guess she was just trying to talk shit on Tamra before the season started to Katie. I don't know. So like the whole thing, they admit it. Like Katie says she definitely told us at dinner that she went to the hospital, and then Slade said that if we bring it up on camera, it's a liability, and then we're going to get fired. And then Tamra finds this out. She's like, that's what she goes to the whole group. She goes back to the group and she's like, guys, I met up with Katie, and now everybody's mad at her. And I'm like, why are they mad at Katie? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm like, Heather's like, all she's ever done is lie. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know about that. Like, people don't ask you a million questions or question you. So how do we know you're not lying about a bunch of stuff you say? Katie's fault. See, Katie's problem is that she was to play the housewife game. She was playing she flew too close to the sun. She forgets that Tamra is a blogger. So if you know, it's going to get back to her because she's got other blogger friends that you're asking about this, and it's going to make it look like she's trying to sell the story. When again, that story is great. I mean, she would have called me. I would definitely put that shit out there. But then I'm also very like I'm like I don't have podcast etiquette. I would probably have to say allegedly, or you know, the best thing to do would be call both parties involved. Say, hey, I'm coming out with the story. Do you have anything to say about it? Do you have a comment? I don't think any of them were doing that because I don't think anyone wanted to put it out. But I feel like once it got back to Tamra, which it didn't come from Kiki Monique, because even Kiki Monique and her aren't friends. It came from Sheena. And then everybody gets mad at Sheena also. See, people are mad at the wrong person. You know what I mean? Katie was just trying to vet the story, as far as I know. Gretchen was told the whole table full of housewives, told a car full of housewives, told us about it. She's the one trying to get it out there. But then she doesn't bring it up. Tamra brings it up before she can even do it, because I guess Gretchen was going to bring it up. But Tamra brings it up and says, I thought you'd tell me about your RHOC gaming. And it's like, well, you know, Katie, blah, blah, blah. Or was it she went after Katie first or something? I don't know. Oh, that's right. She's like, Katie. It was Katie. That's right. Tamra went after Katie first. And then Tamra was like, did you tell them that? Gretchers. Hey, Gretchers, did you tell her that, Gretchers? Now, like I said, I've noticed that when Gretchen drinks, like, the way she gets really ballsy, like the way she just acted at the thing tonight, at the party. She's chasing Tamra out like it's some win that you didn't really lie or something, like you just won this thing, this whole like I'm trying to destroy it. Now, like if you want to destroy Tamra's reputation, I mean, you told her, Slade told everybody that she cheated on Eddie. That's one. Like when's it enough for Gretchen to get back at Tamra? Is this enough now? Like I think basically, I don't know if you're trying to get her fired. I don't know what you're trying to do with this one, but she got ahead of it and got a hold of you. And Gretchen, Gretchen and me, she lost her housewifeness because she didn't realize that a lie like that will get back to Tamra, especially you're at a table full of housewives. You're telling Jen, which is Jen and Katie, and then you have a whole situation where you're like, oh, Slade's like, we shouldn't. I don't know if Matt was like, I don't know what happened. When did the whole Matt and Slade conversation happen? Was that right away? Like it would be weird if that was right away, because then why would you say it if you're just going to regret saying it? Like if you're going to say, oh, we should have never told you. Like what was the whole point in telling the whole table then? What was Gretchen's point? If she can prove it, if she could not prove it, especially Jen, since she's friends with Katie. I mean, Jen's friends with Tamra. Like, what would be the point? Like, unless she wanted it to get out. And I think that's what Gretchen was trying to do. And I don't think she realized that it was going to either, I don't know, come up on camera, or I don't know. But like, I don't know how she couldn't. I don't know how Gretchen couldn't have known that. She's not friends with Jen like that. She knows her, but she knows that Tamra's more friendly. You know what I mean? So it's like, and Katie only repeating it to other bloggers is just like not what I don't know what Gretchen was trying to do. We should probably ask her, because again, she denies it on Watch What Happens Live. She says she's misspoke inside the van when she told the other house, when she told like Shannon and she told Vicky. But I don't know how you misspeak like 3 or 4 different times. Did you misspeak in the confessional too? Like, and then also when she's asked about it on Watch What Happens Live, she doesn't ask. She's asked directly, "What about the time you said it here? What about the time you said it there?" And she's like, "Well, no, that's not what you heard. That's what you heard." But she said 4 different times. It was one time Shannon was it was Shannon and Tamra, and then one time not Tamra. It was Shannon and Vicky, and then Shannon and somebody else, and then in the confessional to us, and then to the table Katie and Jen. So it's like she said it a lot of times. And again, if that's true, why didn't you say it 16 years ago? And if you didn't have proof that she drugged you, and you went and you had drugs in your system, was it because you you also did drugs, so you couldn't prove that the other drugs weren't yours? It's like, again, why wouldn't you say something if that's the case? And again, what triggered you to go to the hospital? If you said you woke up sick, what kind of sick did you wake up with? What kind of drugs would make you wake up sick from drinking? The only thing that would make you feel like complete shit would be if you took pills with it and you got roofied, right? So did you feel like you got roofied the night before? Did you think back, oh wait, did I act different than I do? The story is weird. It wasn't weird to me at first because I wasn't thinking, I wasn't thinking that she would use it as I don't know, a new weapon. I don't know, like a weapon, but then take it back or something. Like, it's a very serious thing to say about somebody, even though we know that she had gotten her overly wasted, but we've always known that. But I don't know if Gretchen thought that Gretchers thought that story was dead, and she wanted to ruin Tamra's. Like, Gretchen does enough. I mean, Tamra does enough to ruin her own reputation. Like, we didn't need to add anything else to it, So it's like, yeah. If anybody, I don't think anybody's really watching this, but I appreciate anybody watching over on Instagram. I always think that if I do afternoon shows, they'll be more packed. But Mike Dad's over there. Mike Dad's over there. Sorry, I have to look close because I can't see. And they're Real Housewives of New Jersey fans, which I have been talking about Teresa for too long this weekend. Ugh, Teresa. But we can talk about that later, because I watched the Kim D live. But anyway, the whole thing with Gretchers is I'm lost on the whole point of this. I'm lost on the point of saying anything if you can't prove it, saying anything at all if you're going to just tell them to not say anything. Like you brought it up at a table of housewives that are friends with Tamra. Well, at least Katie and Jen. So it's like, I don't know. And then Katie's not the one who brought this up in front of the cameras. We all know with housewives, if it's brought up in front of the cameras, then you have to talk about it. And even if you break the fourth wall, and it becomes that, because unfortunately for them, not for us, but for them, their life, your reality life, some of you are already bloggers. We're gonna keep saying bloggers, so that's what you call us. Because Tamra is no different than what I do, except she gets better guests than me, and she has all good guests. They're interviewers, they're podcasters, but take away some points for being Freddie Hellenkamp too. So the fact that like Teresa thinks that Teresa wouldn't ask other housewives to be on her podcast because she was watching how many numbers Tamra was getting with Teddy, which I didn't realize how great the numbers were. And then they wanted Teresa to start asking people to be on her show, and she's like, "No, I'm too good for that. I'm not going to ask other famous people to be on my show. I'm too famous for that." Could you imagine Tamra saying that? I'm too famous. I'm too famous for that. No fine. You're fired. So I don't know whose side I'm on. I really don't. I'm not on Gina and Emily's side. I can tell you that. I don't even know what side they're on. They're like a non-factor to me right now. I didn't even notice them there or not. I didn't even really notice Jen there or not. I'm trying to look through the notes, but I don't really have any. I know I say this every time, guys, but I promise I'll have my shit together next time. That's the whole reason I'm not doing notes the same day, or I'm not doing shows the very next day that they air. I said that me and Amir had time to do the recaps, but we haven't done it yet. We've been slacking. But I figured, there's really no excuse for me not to have my own notes, really. But anyway, the whole thing with Tamra's loyalty thing, she's not loyal to anybody, so don't be shocked the fact that she was met up with Katie. I don't know how anybody's shocked. It's like that's exactly what I think was Heather said. Like, see, but I don't know how Heather thinks that's a freaking gun behind her back. If somebody was telling around saying I would drug somebody or whatever, I might have to meet up with them and try to get the rest of the story. Because she's like, I was thinking, and I had was it her saying epiphany? Somebody was saying epiphany today. Was it Tamra saying she had an epiphany? Something about epiphanies, blah, 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 epiphany. And it's something Katie said really stuck out to her, which I don't remember what part it was. But again, I think that I believe her when she says that Katie's not this person. Like I even said, it's not the person that you think she is. She's not this vicious taker downer. If she's going to play housewife rules. Like when you play housewife games, you know what I mean? Because you're on a housewife. What Katie did was a million times worse. Okay, so here's a reality blurb argument. The fact that this is Emily's face is scary to me. Tell me she doesn't look like Khloe Kardashian. Hold a second. Hold up. I have an article that I want you guys to see this picture. Remember we said something's wrong with her face. Now, I didn't go to my Botox and why am I frozen? Botox and filler appointments not until Friday. It's Friday. It was again today, and then I didn't get it to the rain. What am I doing? Screen sharing. Can somebody invite Jacqueline, Listen Honey, and Larja over if they want to? Okay. Look at this. Now, article from Reality Blurb. It takes so long to open, and it kicks me out of my thing. I'm frozen. No, I'm not. Look at Emily's face. I'll try to make it bigger. Get this out of the way. Look at this face. Who's this person? Who is this? Did she get a different nose? She got a new nose. She's got big fucking teeth. I don't know who filtered the shit out of this. But who are these people? Even Katie looks too filtered for me. Now, I know they didn't do this. Reality Blurb would take somebody else's photo and but she's the only. I mean, sometimes I could fuck with her outfits, and sometimes I can't. She's very costumey, yes, she's very fucking costumey, and I don't understand that. This one right here, we were right. She got a different nose. That's what's different. She got a very pinched nose because we know Kyle said that your nose never stops growing. That's why Kyle's nose. See, not everybody's gonna look amazing like Kyle's nose. I'm still jealous of Kyle's nose. I'm still taking the picture to my Botox person and my doctor, Jonathan, and saying, can you please make me look like my filtered face, please? He does a pretty good goddamn job of it, except I'm due for it right now. I'm just saying, I'm never going to have filter face. I'm not going to be filter face, okay? This is bad. And that's not why I even pulled this up, because it's the article that I want you to read. Mike Dad, hello. He has a new favorite daughter. I'm not his favorite any longer, so don't let him fool you and say that I don't go to see him any longer. Carl is now his new favorite daughter. Carl is his new favorite daughter. Not me. Okay. This is what Emily's opinion of this is. Emily Simpson says, what Katie did is a million times worse than what Gretchen. Really? Gretchen lied. Oh my God. Okay. Says Tamra Judge is defending her decision to meet up with Katie Janella on last episode of Real Housewives of Orange County. After she was sitting down with Katie, 41, in an effort to get to the bottom of what was said about her naked, wasted drama, Gretchen Rossi, 46, and how Katie was involved, Tamra, 58, responded to the backlash from her co-stars, many of whom didn't understand why she felt that Katie, who had failed a fake lie detector test, by the way, earlier this season, was a credible source. The fake lie detector test that you had made up? You bitches. I wanted to know what else was said and how it was said. How it was presented, who heard it. But Tamra already knew this, because I know there's certain things you just don't pull out of your a-hole, Tamra explained on the October 9th after show. Again, what? Okay, I understand what you're saying. First of all, that was fake. She already told you all of this. This was already said to you, Tamra. So again, you're going to go ask her again. But okay, fine. Glad you did. I think she pulls a lot out, Gina says. Gina, lying bitch. 41 replied. I think everything that comes out of her mouth, she pulled out of her a-hole. Let me say, like, listen to this. This is coming from asshole 1, asshole 2, liar 1, liar 2. How'd you meet Shane? Why'd you marry him? You walked in one day, said, let's get married. You said, yeah. You weren't having an affair with him, Emily. And you over here. I kicked out Travis because I make more money than him now, and I'm better than him. And my kids deserve better vacations, Miss Liar Face. No, it was really because his ex-wife said you're a drunk, toxic person. And her kids weren't allowed to see. So let's not talk about everybody's comes out of her mouth as a lie, blah, 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 you assholes. Still, when it came to what Katie knew about Gretchen and their naked, wasted encounter, Tamra felt convinced that Gretchen absolutely told her. Of course she did. She told everybody else too. That she'd been drugged and hospitalized. She wasn't hospitalized. She went to the hospital, she said, during a dinner date last year. Okay. At that point, I'm like, if these things are being said about me, Tamra, you already knew this. But anyway, you use this to get Katie back on the show. This is stuff, even if it's clearly a lie, but if it's being put out there, people will believe it. Tamra reasoned. I did. But according to Emily, Katie was always going to tell her whatever she wanted. Wait. According to Emily, Katie was always going to tell her whatever she wanted to hear. She wasn't going to tell her anything because she didn't tell her at all. Emily. Katie didn't tell anybody. Emily. Katie told people that aren't on the show that didn't tell anybody else. Kiki Monique didn't bring it up on her podcast. So what do you mean? Katie wasn't going to tell anybody what? Emily, you're not making any goddamn sense. Is that making any sense? Why? Hey, DM Mox, how are you? Supposed to be fired after season 17, but she doesn't do it. She needed a friend, I guess. This is the thing with Gina. Who are you? Why are you and Emily sitting there saying these dumb fucking things that make no sense? Like, why? Katie's not the one who brought it the fuck up to Tamra. So it's again, like, what do you mean? She was always going to tell her. She went and she tried to validate the story because Gretchen told them, and Gretchen admits to it. Actually, no, I don't know if Gretchen admits to this. Does Gretchen admit to saying this at dinner? I don't think she does. That's the fucking part. That's the part I'm pissed off about. Like, that's the part where I don't want to seem like I'm victim blaming here. But the fact that you are going to deny that you said it in front of all these people, like, Jen needs to come clean about it. Jen needs to say, yeah, it was said. Jen and Ryan need to back up what Katie, because we know that Tamra said it to other people, so she said it to us. So why wouldn't she say that to Katie and them? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Emily's taking crap. Well, she shouldn't say it if she's not really going to say it to fucking Heather's face. The only reason she said something to Heather is because she was already told. Like, she knew that was going to, like, stop talking shit if you're not going to, like, literally say it to their faces. Like, don't be mad about it. And Emily's got a freaking temper. Like, the way that Emily freaks out, it makes no sense. Like, we're not the controller of all these girls. Like, you're not the controller of these housewives. You're fucking don't even belong there. Like, you and your weird looking fucking pinched nose now. And it's like, which he turned to things around about Katie's with the whole babysitting thing. Anyway, here we go. Here's what it doesn't make sense to me. What Katie did, okay, see, this is what Emily says now. But according to Emily, Katie was always going to tell her, okay, here's what doesn't make sense. This is freaking Emily. What Katie did is a million times worse than what Gretchen did. Why? The difference to me is that Gretchen's having a conversation privately setting with friends. And she's talking shit. She's not talking shit, which we have done numerous times. Gretchen's not talking shit. She was telling them a serious thing. However, Katie is the one who took that conversation with someone who has a platform that and told them about it. She didn't tell her about it to put her on the platform. She explained seemingly Katie's interactions with bloggers. I don't care what that guy says. Kiki Monique is the one who literally called it him. Okay? Nobody put it on their platform except for Tamra. Also questioning why Tamra was taking Katie so seriously. That's what Shannon says? Tamra was taking. Because you took her, you literally kicked her off the show. And after Katie sat down with Kiki Monique, Tamra's going to go and after Katie said that, Tamra's going to go and meet with Katie and take something she said is truth. What do you mean? Gretchen said it to other people too. That just shows you how determined and obsessed I think that Tamra is to get some information that's going to hurt Gretchen. I'm so confused. This is what Shannon says. After Katie sat down with Kiki, Tamra's going to go and meet with Katie and take some she says the truth. What are you talking about? That shows how determined and obsessed I think Tamra is to get some information that's going to hurt Gretchen. Because if she's lying about her, then yeah. I don't get that at all. Heather, what don't you guys get? Are you guys dumb? You guys are uneducated women. What part of this don't you get? How do they not get this? Katie didn't tell anybody but her friend that she had lunch with, which is Kiki Monique. She never told her to go use it. Kiki never told her that. She never said that Katie said to use this information. Katie didn't say, she's like, I didn't tell her. She did it to validate it just to see if it was true or not. Seriously. And Kiki came out and said that. And Katie lied for her friends. So anyway. So the fact that all these dumb bitches on this show are saying all this stuff. And this is Jennifer Padani because she was there. Even Jennifer Padani, 46, felt like Tamra had ulterior motives. To get what ulterior motives to meet up with Katie? To get what? To find out that Gretchen's lying? Like, what do you mean? What else is Katie going to know? Like, what is Katie going to tell Tam? Like, I'm so confused. They have something against Katie that I don't understand. Katie has nobody, and Tamra. Katie has nobody, okay. And Tamra is so needing anything against Gretchen. And she knows Katie came for Gretchen. Katie didn't come for Gretchen. So that is an obvious friendship that Tamra is going to pursue. First of all, Tamra and Gretchen can make up, they've already made up 3 or 4 times already. Katie is not friends with either one of them anymore. So why is it Tamra's, why would Tamra go and get an ally in Katie? Katie's like nobody compared to them, their friendships. That's how Tamra operates. What is she going to get from Gretchen's? What is she going to get from Gretchen? Just find out that Gretchen's lying. That's it. I would just tell Katie to be careful. Tell Katie to be careful? Are you kidding me? In their own after show segment, Katie admitted she was extremely happy to meet Tamra. Yeah, no shit. We're gonna have to watch the after show. Not only does this feel good that someone's reaching out, yeah, of course, even if it's because we have something in common now. But yeah, you have in common that she lied about it. But somebody believes me. She's there shared. Her saying, "I believe you," she meant a lot to me because the whole time you're a liar, liar. Well, I guess Gretchen said it to other people. Okay, I believe you. I'm not good because it's the fucking truth. Exactly. See what I mean? It's not ulterior motives. It's just literally to find out the truth. And you know what? If the showrunners are putting her up to it, of course she's going to go beat up Katie. They had to have a reason to come back. They all knew. If this, the thing is, Tamra already knew what was said. So, you know. All right, let me find a after show because that on there. Okay, After show. Maybe I should just do the after shows after instead of nude. Do you know what I mean? Bravo's going to probably get me for this. Demonetized me. I'm really mad about the like button. I really wish they could get this to be shared out by Bravo. I mean, by YouTube. I just do. Oh, yeah. No, I am not paying for freaking free. We'll play the after show and then we'll talk again. Okay. Oh God, Emily's face. This is Emily's face before it settled. Oh, hey, Kath. I didn't check over on you guys. Sorry. I know. Let me see what you guys are saying before I share it too. About this whole thing and what do you think? Thank you. So Instagram before the reunion taping, Katie was in her trailer holding an envelope. I mean, they've already proven that Gretchen lied. Gretchen was victimized. She was victimized, but she went. And at this point, I'm tired of her getting Katie in trouble and letting Katie take the rap for it. It pisses me off. Hi, y'all. Hi, Kathy. I'm here. Especially when she admitted that she misspoke, that she said it, she misspoke. And we heard her. Like, I mean, should we pull up? I wish I could find it. It was like the confessional. I heard we said it that week. It was in that week. I remember hearing her say that. Zoe. Okay, so as far as Katie telling Kiki Monique, it's not like she told her to get it out there. It's weird, yeah. Exactly. Katie be friends with Kiki. Exactly. Kiki called her and asked her to go to lunch. They're not friends because it's like, first of all, it's you should have friends that are bloggers, toxic bloggers like us. For we are the ones who keep you relevant between seasons, all year round, and during the season. Who else is going to report the news? Who else is going to report you guys? Where do you guys go to get your information, to get your stuff about the housewives? You know, when Wendy was arrested Wednesday night, we went live about it. Cody and Robbins was my time. I haven't watched it. But after show. Did I share it with you guys yet? No, I didn't share it. Screen share, Krista. God damn it. So I guess in the afternoon lives aren't working for you guys because nobody's showing up. I really wish I gotta get to you guys by 12. Okay. You guys can see this, right? After show. My fan too loud. And we got a sneak peek too. Oh, I hit this for it. Oh no, wait. This is YouTube Bravo. Okay. Wait a minute. Where is the... Where's the fist? Oh, wait, right there. Okay. Playback speed, 20. Hey, Bravo, don't get me. I just set it up.
Housewives of Orange County after show.
Gretchen lied. Wait, what?
I'm extremely happy I did that meetup with Tamra.
Why would you believe anything that comes out of Katie's mouth? This is what both you and Tamra do. You get on your phone, you pull up articles, you pull up podcasts. You can't even compare you two as women.
Take that as a huge insult.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hi. No, it's not happening.
She runs. Hi. It was like jump scare.
Saying hi is not aggressive.
I'm gonna go ask Tamra what information she got about us with Slade.
What?
When the men get involved, it doesn't bode well.
That's her husband, Shannon.
I find it very sexy.
Anytime I talked to Gretchen on the phone, it would be on speaker and he would always put his 2 cents when I thought I was just talking to Gretchen.
You know what? He wants a brother.
How's that going?
Well, I gotta get home because I think he was gonna rip up the couch today.
Treat yourself to big savings on top-rated pieces during Ray Moore Flanagan's anniversary sale.
I'm lost on their logic. What do you mean?
What I have been trained.
The Real Housewives of Orange County after show starts right now.
See their excuse.
I'm extremely happy I did that meetup with Tamra because not only does it feel good that somebody's reaching out, even if it's because we have something in common now, but that somebody believes me.
Gretchen lied and said you drugged her. And Slade said, tell Katie to stick to the story. Tell her not to waver. That's the nail in her coffin.
Wait, what?
I wanted to know what else was said, how it was presented.
But why would you believe anything that comes out of Katie's mouth?
Because I think there's certain things you just don't pull out of your asshole.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? There's certain things.
I think she pulls a lot out.
I think everything that comes out of her mouth,
it's just
she pulled out of her
something
asshole.
I
Okay,
do
Emily.
honestly believe that Gretchen, like you said earlier, I think Gretchen absolutely.
Okay, you are a fucking dumbass. Those two are disgusting.
Told her that.
Her saying, I believe you, that meant a lot to me. Because this whole time it's been, you're a liar.
Katie, nobody believes you, not even the lie detector test.
What?
You failed every question.
Emily, you're
She's like, I believe you.
It's so
And I'm like, good, because it's the fucking truth.
You don't have to sit across from her. I can tell you what she's going to say. She's going to tell you whatever you want to hear.
huh?
Well,
She-
I'm
so
pretty
there's
good
no
at
point
pulling
in
apart
sitting
the
across from
bullshit.
her.
I wanted
Gretchen
to
already said she said it, all right? Emily, you fucking asshole. You're one wonky-eyed bitch.
what she had to say, because at that point I'm like, if these things are being said about me, this is stuff, even it's clearly a lie, but if it's being put out there, like people will believe that. I
Yes,
have
but here's what
businesses.
doesn't make sense to me. What
Emily.
Katie did is a million times worse than what
No,
Gretchen did.
no.
The difference is, to me, is that Gretchen's having a conversation in a private setting with some friends
Private
that she's
setting,
talking
it was at dinner.
which we have done numerous times. However, Katie is the one who took that conversation, went to someone
yeah.
who has a platform,
And that's what I
and
wanted-
told them about it.
Yeah.
After Katie
He is saying that.
sat down with Kiki Monique,
Oh,
Tamara's
listen,
going to go and meet
look,
with Katie
I
and
don't
take
get
something
at
that
all.
she's saying is the
No,
truth.
I agree. Listen,
And
I didn't get that at
But
all.
that just shows you how determined.
You're a cackling hen. You're a cackling hen. Okay, shut up, you whack job. You are delusional. Look at your face. You should be lucky that you're still in the show. Like literally, like you don't make friends with bloggers. What do you think Vicky is now? This is how determined. Listen to this. Oh my god, guys.
And obsessed, I think, that Tamra
Who are-
is to get some information that's
What information is it? What she going to use? Again, what the fucking Gretchen lied, Shannon? Gretchen told you that she went to the hospital.
going to hurt Gretchen.
Katie has
You're the one who fucking said Katie said it to, or that fucking Gretchen said it to you, dummy.
nobody. And
Right.
Tamra is so needing anything against you, and she knows Katie came for you. So
Right.
that is an obvious
Right.
friendship
Yes.
that Tamra is going to
Sometimes
pursue.
she looks like it.
That's how Tamra operates.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Sometimes she does look like she should belong in a covered wagon in the middle of, like on the Dallas Housewives. And sometimes she looks
now Katie's going to be collateral damage
Yeah.
because Katie needs
Like right here.
someone.
Right.
And
very-
you know, probably
it's very ice skaterish, but she looks amazing.
feels good to have somebody within
Beautiful.
the friend group reaching out to her. And God, I would just tell her.
Well, you know what, Jen? You should have done it because guess what? Gretchen lied, and you know it. She told you a lie, and you know that Katie heard it because you heard it too.
to be careful.
Really?
Surprise.
I'm gonna get a. The hardest thing is to get started. You have.
When Gretchen goes to approach Tamra at an event and Slade comes with her, I think it's
It's her
completely
husband.
inappropriate.
Hi. No, it's not happening. She runs. Look at her run.
What?
This is the part.
You get out your phone, you
Because
pull up
you're making a
articles,
statement that's
you pull
not
up
true.
podcasts. You can't even compare
Right.
you two as women.
Take that as a huge insult.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hi. No, it's not happening. She runs.
Hi. It was like jump scare.
Saying hi is not aggressive.
I'm gonna go ask Tamra what information she got about us with Slade.
What?
When the men get involved, it doesn't
Really,
bode well.
Shannon?
It's icky for Slade to get involved.
That's her husband, you dumbass.
I find it very
It is
sexy.
sexy.
Anytime I talked to Gretchen on the phone, it would be on speaker and he would always put his 2 cents when I thought I was just talking to Gretchen.
You know what? He wants a brother.
Why did she?
How's that going?
Well, I got to get home because I think he was going to rip up the
No.
couch today.
If Archie is okay from the accident when you got drunk and you put him in a car and drove him to a house, that's what I want to know. Should have asked Archie if he was okay.
Real Housewives of Orange County after show starts.
I think everything
I mean,
that
it's
comes
just-
out of her mouth.
It's just
she-
wanted to
Right.
hear what she had to say, because at that point I'm like, if these things are being said about me, this is stuff, even it's clearly a lie, but if it's being put out there, like people would believe that. I
yes,
have
but here's what
businesses.
doesn't make sense to me. What Katie
Okay, back to that again. Sorry.
I didn't get that at
But
all.
that just shows you how determined
Look at her face.
and obsessed I think that Tamra
How obsessed are
is
you?
to get
Bug
some
eye.
information that's going to hurt Gretchen.
What is she going to, how's it
Katie
going to
has
hurt Gretchen?
nobody.
What's
And
going to hurt Gretchen?
Tamra is so needing anything against you, and she her. I think it's completely inappropriate. Gretchen,
Oh.
hi.
No, it's not happening.
She runs. Look at her run. What?
Let's go.
Look at her grab Eddie and run.
I do not regret one bit Slade and I walking up to address Tamra. Not even a little bit. There's a difference between being aggressive and confident. We walked up confidently to address what was being said.
I don't have anything to say to him. I don't ever want to see him. I don't ever want to have a conversation with him. At that point, I didn't even want to have a conversation with her. I mean, we had just made up. It wasn't but 5 days. She goes and spreads rumors about me, and then involves Slade in it, and then comes like I see clear of her at your party. Like I'm not going anywhere near you. And then when I go to say goodbye to everybody, like they come.
See, I don't know why what were Slade and Gretchen going to approach Tamra about, and say what? You know what I'm saying? But think about that for a second. What was she going to say to her? Exactly. What was she going to say to her? Like that you drugged her? Like I'm confused. You know what I mean? Like what like I'm confused. You're the one who you're the one literally Gretchen and Slade who are lying about this whole thing. I don't know if it's a lie or not, whether she went or not, but the fact that you brought it up, you're lying about saying it, and you said it. Like you said it in front of a group of people. Gretchen has said it numerous times, including in a confessional that she went to the hospital. So again, why are we all mad at, like, what do you get mad at her for? And what do you get mad at Emily for? I mean, and Katie, Katie's the one who literally didn't tell anybody, and Tamra's the one who told on herself. She got ahead of the story. And it was like, fuck Gretchen, because
Towards me. And
But
I'm like,
but
nope,
I was also standing
not
there,
today,
and the way
Satan.
they came up
was aggressive.
was aggressive. It really was. It wasn't just like, approaching someone and being like, hey, you know what, could we talk? It was like,
You give her
hi, and they like jump in front of her. It was like it was like jump scare. I was like, ah!
Emily felt that way because we came from behind her. So maybe to her, she was surprised because we were from behind and she didn't see us coming up. But last time I checked, saying hi is not aggressive.
Even if you really felt like you had to drag him over, you might have just gone, listen, I know we're at a party. I know this is a thing. Is there a time that we could just sit down and talk about this? It was an aggressive move.
Yeah.
Give me a break. That bitch comes raging at everybody. It doesn't matter her size. She's going to come raging at anybody. Should not matter. Some guy being this, that. If he was coming and swinging or grabbing her or being aggressive to her in some way, shape, or form, I get it. It had nothing to do with that. Slade has never, ever, ever once shown any ounce of aggression.
But you did, chasing after her.
Or I'm going to hurt you, or I'm going to grab you. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Like I just was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
And I turn around and walk, and then they start like heckling me.
Then they were heckling her.
And they're like, run, bitch, run.
Run, bitch, run! Run for your life, bitch! Run!
Leave me alone. You're trash.
Yeah, that's
Ew, you guys are
that was
gross.
very trash.
At that point, I was angry. I was just like, dude,
Okay.
stop running away.
Yes,
Every single time somebody addresses you, you go
What are you
running
gonna
away.
say to her?
We have a threshold too.
Right.
And it's just like, at what point does being the bigger person, it's like, I don't want to be the bigger person.
Really, Jen?
Hi, it was like jump scare.
Saying hi.
Shouldn't be involved.
Treat yourself to big savings on top-rated pieces during Ray Moore Flanagan's anniversary sale.
And this.
As governor, I'll stand up to anyone and everyone for New Jersey families.
Right.
Okay, and that's okay. I
Right.
get that. This is a girlfriend group, but when you make a point to talk about your husband or my husband, then that husband is his own being,
Right.
and has his own thoughts and feelings,
Right.
and is going to react in his
Right.
own
And
way.
by the way, the only thing that's so silly about that whole comment, is there any friend group you know that none of the girls ever talk about their partners or their life or what's going on at home? Like, that is just part of any friend group. You're going to have conversations about your husband or what's going on at home or your kids or whatever. So for them to be like so
confused with
shocked,
what you were gonna-
why is Slade involved? It's like, because
He's involved.
it's
Well,
part
because
of
you
my
said
life.
his name 37
Yes,
times,
exactly.
so he's involved.
I think if the women are talking about the men,
So-
then
That's involvement.
that's involvement.
Questions
They're involving.
Anytime I talked to Gretchen on the phone, it would be on speaker and he would always put his 2
Slade's
cents.
always
when I thought
involved
I
in
was just talking
everything.
to
But again, that is her husband, right?
And
So
when
if
Gretchen
you're
and I were still
talking shit on my
friendly,
husband, but I don't know what they were
he would
approaching.
call Matt from his phone and say, hey, Gretchen wants to talk to Katie. And then Matt would be like, well, why are you calling my phone? So I would talk to Gretchen on Matt's phone and she would talk to me on Slade's phone.
Could you imagine one of our husbands? Like, no.
So okay, but the point is, they will make the comment that their husbands never react. But
Whatever.
I don't think that's a fair blanket statement
No,
because
it's not.
the men are not the same man.
No.
And I actually have to tell you, there are times when I'm like, Ryan, sit
Yes,
on
for
your
sure.
pants or stop using the clown emoji.
Sure.
Don't use the rat emoji
For
one more
sure.
time.
We've had this conversation
But
so many times. We're like,
that
we're going to
man-
kill him.
But that man will back me
1,000.
and our family
Okay,
and our
right,
home
this way.
at any time.
See the hurt that she's dealing with on my behalf. And it's definitely been a struggle for me to know Jen's come home in tears many a night.
And I'm like, I'm kind of grateful that
You know
I
what?
don't have a man that's like,
Well, then
I
say that to
personally
Tamra.
find it very sexy.
Jen brought in the pet psychic.
This tracks.
This is the thing. She's got all the dogs and cats, and the psychic says, we're going to read Archie.
Does he like going to the park or going
wanna know if Archie's
and
okay.
running, or does he like to
I
walk
want
on a
them to know
leash?
if
Like,
Archie
I don't
is
know.
okay about that.
He wants to run around. Okay, this is a weird one. Why is he afraid of boxes and plastic bags?
He's not.
Apparently, he wanted a little brother.
He wants a brother. But I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna get a brother. Your mom's having a baby.
It's a lot of poop. I know.
Yeah, well, we've got it.
Yes. How's that going?
Well, I got to get home because I think he was going to rip up the couch today. We've been talking about getting Archie a companion, but you know, I'm alone. I live alone. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot
It's
of
twice the poop.
No, I know. We have 2 dogs. It's a lot. We got 2 in the pandemic,
Right,
so
right.
that they would keep
Right.
each other company.
Yeah.
It's like 2 is like
How much work do you think I do? How much I spend in litter and food a week?
10. It's like when we have twins.
It's like,
a lot.
and between 2 and 3-year-old actually is 1.5.
Yeah.
Heather, have you ever gone to a pet psychic, or would you?
I've never been to the pet.
I've been watching Bravo and screaming about Bravo in the blog since Slade was the 8th housewife.
Psychic, but I would like to go now.
I will give you the number.
My kids really want.
Yeah, I'll give you her number.
I reality.
You have 2 dogs?
Yes.
What would
George and Roxy. And by the way, the Chiron.
What's Chiron? What's a Chiron?
It's with words. Sophie, comma, Shannon's daughter, at the bottom of the screen,
Chiron
was incorrect, and they wrote Foxy.
What are you?
And she's upset.
Ooh, you know that Jen has a cat named Chicken, and the psychic said she doesn't like her name.
No, of course she doesn't. It's inappropriate.
I think it's hilarious.
They have just blended into the same person
But
because everything that
Take that as a huge insult.
well, I'm sorry.
This is what both you and Tamra do. You get out your phone, you
Because
pull
you're
up
making a
articles,
statement that's
you pull
not
up podcasts. It is true. I was there.
I had to consistently
You
hear
weren't there.
stories of Gretchen telling me all this
Oh,
that
another
Tamra
thing.
did.
You say Tamra's a horrible person because she accused you of having
We're
an
gonna get to-
affair,
we'll talk about
and you had to spend all this money to prove that you did not, but you just accused her of having an affair.
Everything that she was accused you of being, doing,
Was what she was
saying,
doing.
were things that she was also
Yes.
being, doing, and saying.
The same thing that she
Who
did to
was?
me.
So you and Tamra are the same.
No, we are far from the same.
It's like comparing apples to apples at this point.
For 12 years, did you imagine?
Here's the thing about me. I really, really, really love to do a check on myself. I'm like, am I becoming like her? Oh, I really want to put myself in
Well,
check.
I was told this a few times about you too, because you two were
Yeah, going back
this
and back
and
and
this.
forth.
and
Right.
you did this,
to the
but you did
bottom.
this.
Right.
I don't know, when you're spelled out with vibrators up your vajayjay, and you're screaming, yelling, and licking girls' nipples. Oh, please!
When everybody writes that you're a whore and you're losing your house and all that, should I just believe it? Why don't you come take the big ass
Remember the shirt
suitcase of all the
sale?
shit that I put together for you? Because you don't give a about me, right?
The difference is, okay, maybe
shirt
you
that they always
both are
used to
bringing
wear.
up stuff from the past. You are
I
not.
don't know if it was Beverly Hills or ACFC. It was like this frilly thing with a beaded bodice thing or something, and every one of them had one.
Not the same person.
Right.
You
It's
can't
supposed
even
to be
compare
Right.
you two as women
Right.
as the same person.
I only do it when she's
She
started
says
it,
that about you.
and when she says it about me, or when she started it. If you go back and watch from the very beginning of when I was in this friend group with her, she started all this with me. And so I've just gotten to the point where I'm no longer going to take it lying down.
That's fair.
This girl would do stuff on her stories about me. I'm like, I don't
Would
even
you
think
make it
about you. I
wasted?
don't even know anything about you. I don't care. I hope
Make
that
it
you're
wasted,
doing
yes, you
great.
will.
You're a mother now. Like, I was hoping she'd come back and be a totally different person.
But I can't
It's
honestly say this because I
insanity.
told Gretchen this. Not one time has Tamra ever said your name or brought you up.
Because she knows better. I mean, let's see. Yeah, let's see the where you guys at? I think we should watch the preview for next week. You know what I mean? Was there somebody else here that somebody knew that I didn't say hi to? Named Gregory or something? Hi, whoever's new here. I don't see, for some reason I can't see all the things. But now I'm over on the YouTube side and see if I can see it. Oops, there's not me. It's me. Okay. Gregory. Oh, Krista. Jesus Christ, I can't. I'm just getting the wrong thing. General activity. I'm just looking to see if I missed anybody. How anybody new? Is this an old one? Is this the chat right now? Is Beach Babe here? Oh, I'm like Monday and Eddie busted that I forgot that I had it on there. Hey, Beach Babe, I missed a bunch of people saying hi to a bunch of people. Weird. Okay, channel activity. Something's weird. Okay, live chat. Live chat. Oh, wait, I'm live. Okay. Gregory. I'm trying to see who Gregory is. I just saw you guys talk to somebody named Gregory. Anyway. She does like a Barbie doll. I'm just trying to get caught up. Yeah. I want to talk about Potomac. I have some thoughts, but I don't want to say anything until I have large and listen, honey. Because now Wednesdays is going to be Potomac, guys. Okay. So now every week, Wednesdays. So as soon as I'm done this, I'm going to figure out the phone number for whose side you want. And then I will post it for you guys. So because Wednesdays is going to be what? Wednesdays is Potomac, Mondays is OC, and Fridays is Salt Lake. So now we're good. I'm not doing Miami. Well, Miami we can incorporate somewhere else, but like it's over. So, you know. And I still haven't even seen, I didn't see last week's show. I didn't see Reunion Part 2. That's what I was saying. I wish you guys were, more people were here. I don't know where everybody's at. But I appreciate you guys for being here, whoever is here. And everybody over on TikTok and stuff. The 231 people that are watching from Twitter. There's 11 people over on Twitter. 200 on YouTube. 4 on Twitch. I forgot. Yeah, we're on Twitch too. Okay. I guess I was just gonna say anything with Potomac about bringing like the fact that like Stacy is getting back with her husband, and then Ashley tries to pull up these receipts about Stacy lying. They're like trying to get over Stacy. They're yelling at Stacy about the whole paying that guy to be her partner 50%. Why would Stacy give away 50% of her fucking salary to some stupid guy? Some guy she's dating. Like, come on, man. That's what he's supposedly suing her for. And that's what this paperwork apparently was approached to somebody in the friend group, I guess Ashley, which again, remember Ashley's the one who brought up the stuff to Wendy about the Osefos, about the whatever the tribe thing, whatever. She's the one who brought that up. She's also the one who invited Sesame Street. So like Ashley's really fucking scumbag. She gets on the first season or first episode and she's trying to bring up some shit about somebody on the cast to their face. So she's like, you lied about this, you lied about that. And the fact that they're taking this girl that went up to her and said, here's receipts that TJ is suing her for her half of her salary. She was going to pay him. And that's supposedly proof. That's supposed to be proof because he says it. Listen, it's got to hold up in court. You can charge anybody with anything. You can literally sue anybody for anything. The fact that he's suing her for this, he better have fucking proof. He better have proof in his text messages. Stacy was just like, I don't give a fuck. But anyway, that's Potomac. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. It's only been an hour. I feel bad. I don't know. I have to fix the algorithm, make sure it gets put out. Because I don't know. Nobody knows I'm live right now. Except for the people I sent that thing to. And I made it later because Listen Honey always is it later. She works, and she can do a later thing. So I don't know. Don't know. But largely I can understand. She's probably working. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see what's up with this. I mean, she didn't say that she was going to be on there. I didn't even get a hold of I didn't tell anybody about the live. I mean, I did, but I didn't text anybody, which is, you know, let's see. I want to stay on, but I mean, I did the later ones for Jacqueline. Let me see what's her name's doing. Housewife historian. Guys, her Patreon is so good with the receipts with Teresa. I know you messaged her, I guess she's busy. But I don't know. I'm surprised Wallflower's not here either. Joyce. I was trying to open it up on Instagram. I was gonna send it to their text messages, but you know, I can't get it open to do it. I can't get my thing open. Why won't it let me open mine? Why can't I open my live? It makes me really mad. I can open it on here, but I can't send it to the text message. I don't know how to get to Joyce. Wallpaper. Let's see what she says. Let's see. Oops. No, it is what it is. I guess it's too late now. You know. Messages. I guess nobody cares. And then Lindsay, I mean. So she wants to come up. I mean, it's a little late now. And anyway. All right. I should send them right. All right, let's see. I'll give them a couple minutes, see if they come over. And if not, I'm going to go. Hey, Kat. Oh, I know you guys are here. I know you guys were talking about Sister Wives, though. I haven't watched it yet. I forget. Like, I don't know if I can watch it. Can I watch that on Hulu or anything? No, I don't have Hulu anymore. All I have is Peacock and Amazon. And I got rid of Hulu. But yeah. And I appreciate you being here. But I know that you have so much going on. So, but let me see if I can send it to you now. I videoed the Cardinals yesterday for Joel. They came and it was so windy. I was in the middle of a windstorm and they were just chilling, watching me the whole time. So I recorded the one that was sitting there eating and watching me in my yard and looking at me. And I was like, oh, I got to send it to you. No, yours are. Yeah, yours are. You always stay on topic. That's why you're the best mod, best manager, best friend ever. I appreciate you. Now I'm just like, you know how I am. I'm just in my head. I'm in my feelings right now. Because I don't know what I'm doing wrong, you know. I know I'm mad. I'm mad about that. Fact that it's my fault, the algorithm fuck that I haven't figured out to turn the likes back on. And I keep saying, like, I want to do more with the Whose Side Are You On? I have to start literally paying attention to the episodes and just doing my own, you know what I mean? Because it's hard for me when I'm reading them. It's not the ones that you've been sending me. They're just bullet points, you know what I mean? But it was good to have the after show for the argument part of it, or whatever. But it's my fault, you know. I know you have a lot going on, and I don't make the time to do what I should be doing. The only thing that would be like, instead of the notes, just maybe like figure out how to accept my invite to the Meta business thing, so you can do my send everything out as in my name again. Maybe you can just do that for me instead, and because that takes me like an hour. Well, it makes an hour. I make the thumbnail, but to set everything out. But I could use that in the times and cheat notes or something. I don't know. There's no excuse for me. I should have time to be able to do my own show and figure out how to. Like I said, after this, I'm going to sit here until I figure it out, the like button thing, the phone number thing. Joyce was supposed to help me with that too, but I don't know what happened. Because I was going nuts trying to figure it out. The tutorial wasn't really helping. And I haven't figured out the phone number part, but she said she could figure it out. She said it was easy. But both you guys are both managers on this channel. So you're able to get into like the YouTube studio and stuff to do what I do, to send this stuff out. But it's okay. I know you have stuff going on. I literally have nobody to blame myself. It's got to be because I can't get the algorithm. Nobody knows I'm live. Even though if I send out links, it's like the people that are on YouTube. I'm saying, and it's like it has to have 100 likes for it to be shared. So it's like, you know what I mean? I can do that easily. We can get 100 likes easily, especially if I have it up all morning. But I can't figure out how to turn it on. And I'm going to sit here and do it while we're talking, but I don't. The tutorials, it's not helping me. For some reason, it's weird. Let me see if I can get a call number. I don't know how do you get a call number for YouTube? Maybe we could watch it together. Let me do it. Let me try to Google. Not Google. Let me try to YouTube. I'll share it. Studio. Like button. Share this with you. See what you guys see what I'm reading. Because maybe I'm not reading something right. Okay. How creators can see and manage the like and dislike. Okay, the hype button. We have a new hype button. I know that. I don't know how that works. I've seen it. I've hyped people's stuff, but I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay, so hide likes in your video. This is what I need to figure out to undo. Okay. View likes and dislikes. Content tab. Okay. In the YouTube Studio, go to settings, upload defaults. Advanced settings. I know where that is. Under comments. You can uncheck the boxes as how many viewers like this. Okay. You see what it says, right? Where are you guys at? Did I share it? Yeah. I'm going to try to do that. You're going to see what I'm going to try to do, exactly what it says. I'm going to go back in there the way it says to do it. Even though I'm going to have to keep coming back and looking at it because I can't remember it. I never remember what they say. Okay. Hide. Okay. YouTube Studio settings. Okay, we'll go to YouTube Studio. You're watching me, right? Oh, wait. YouTube Studio. Wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry, wrong thing. All right, so YouTube Studio would be in my YouTube side. I could go to. Oh, wrong. Where am I at? Did I just get rid of it? I just got rid of it. I should just pull it up in here and then I'll do it with you. I'll read it from. I hate my life. Stupid phone. I have 3 phones. And that was the closest I ever got to getting it done on YouTube. YouTube Studio like button. Google it. You know what, guys? I don't want to string you along with this crap. It says I'm not doing it fast enough. Anyway, I promise as soon as I get done this, I'm going to literally go over to it. Because of course, I forgot what it said already. And trying to Google it again is like taking me too long. YouTube Studio like button. Like button. I swear this thing does not understand me. YouTube Studio like button. You remember what it said? All right, so you remember what it says. I'm going to release it. Okay. How did you remember that quick? All right. YouTube Studio. Let me go to that. Yeah, this takes forever. Okay, YouTube Studio. Okay, now where'd your thing go? Like button. Okay, upload defaults. Upload defaults. No, I'm gonna show you what I have because where is that at? YouTube Studio. Defaults. What? Where's that at? Hold on. Upload defaults. I don't know where that is. Upload defaults. In settings, maybe? Oh, okay. In settings. Okay. Upload defaults. Okay. I'm like, where is that fucking at? Upload defaults. Advanced settings. Comments. Okay. Fuck Chris to go back to where? Advanced settings. Comments. Hold on. Where's that the fuck at? Show links. Comments. It's not in there. Comments we want on. Oh my fucking god, it was right in front of my face. It was right under, oh my fucking god. I have to do that for every single one of them now? Wait a minute, where are you at? I have to go in every single one and do that? I just found it, but I don't even know what show I did it for. I just for Busted. Oh my god. I have to go for every single one. Damn. Man, that's gonna suck. Video. Nope. Damn. Okay. There's no way I can do for. I have to return them for every single one. Oh my god, that's gonna suck. But wait a minute. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm so confused. I did it, but like I don't even know which video I did it for. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna end this. Try to figure it. Well, at least I figured that much out, but I don't know how to do it for the whole thing. All right, so this is this video, right? Let me see if I can turn on for this video real quick. Lives, okay, live. This is the one I'm at. But I mean, how did I get to that though? Upload default. I forgot where I went. Where did I find that at? Settings, right? Was it settings? Let me just... Okay. Upload defaults. Advanced settings. Okay. Sure. Okay. But it's only for one video though? It's like... It's already for one video. I don't get it. Save changes? What the fuck? How do I still? I'm so confused. Okay, I don't know how to do it for all the. I don't know how I did it for that one video. Okay. Wow. So how am I supposed to do it for this one if it's not even there yet? Yeah, I guess. All right. Thank you. That helped. I know you sent it to me before, but I couldn't figure out. I guess I had to go down a little bit further to see that part. I forget how I just had it for that one video, but I love you and I appreciate you. And let's try to turn them on for everything. Damn. I guess once I schedule it, I guess, yeah. You know what I mean? So we get in the YouTube studio, right? I don't know how I got to the busted video. I don't know how I got there. Unless I just, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna sit around and play with it now. But I love you, and I want to send you the cardinal stuff thing for what? I'm gonna send it to your Instagram, okay? And I will talk to you guys on Wednesday for Potomac. I'm excited. All right, hit the like button, guys. Sorry, it was a short one.